recording, and then if anyone else joins us, I will just have them join us later.
Okay.
Before we get started though, I do want to make sure we do our Santa beard this morning because we won't have another chance all together to do it today. So if you guys have your Santa beard with you today, we put one fluff ball on yesterday for December 1st. So today is December. Guys, what day is it? December. Molly?
It's the 2nd, right, Molly?
Molly, what number is this? Molly. What number? 2. Perfect. So you guys need to get your glue and your fluff. And we are going to stick our second Santa fluff on together. Whoop, there's my ceiling. All right, so you guys should have something that looks like this. Santa's beard got pruned yesterday by my kitties. They decided Santa didn't need it quite so fluffy. They want a trimmed long beard. So you guys should have 2 fluffs on for December 1st and December 2nd. Good job, Miss Lori. It looks great. And as a reminder, Miss Kasia already told you guys, but today is Christmas copper hat something on your head day. So if you guys have not already sent me a picture, we will take a picture at the very end of this lesson of all as a group so we can upload it to our Spirit page. And tomorrow, Miss Kasia, do you remember what it is? I'll look it up. It is
Faux Fur Day.
Faux Fur Day. Thank you, Miss Lori.
Yeah.
Okay. So tomorrow wear your faux fur because we will not have a chance as a whole group of just us to talk about it today. And today's lesson is going to be done by Miss Kasia. So I hope you guys are all listening.
Okay, good morning, students and faculty. We will need our ABC cards for this lesson and possibly our yes/no cards if you have them handy. If not, you can sign. So we are going to start this very special book.
Students, I'm Miss Kasia, and I'm happy to be here with you today to read a really cool book. It's called Santa is Coming to Michigan. It was written by Steve Smallman and illustrated by Robert John and Jim Mitchell. I've also invited special guests to read along with me.
Can everyone see that and hear it okay? Thumbs up if you can. Thanks. Okay. I've never done this before. Oops.
Miss asked to let me borrow this book to read to you. It's very special to her, and let's find out why. This page says, to Ashley for being Merry Christmas from Santa. Santa gave Miss Ashley a book. Keep that in mind. There might be a question later.
Well, have all the children from Michigan been good this year?
Well, mostly, answered the little old elf and workshop to Santa's desk. Santa peered down at the elf from behind a tall, teetering pile of letters that the children of Michigan had sent him.
Mostly?
Asked Santa, looking over the top of his head. Yeah, but they've all been especially good in the last few days, said the elf.
Jolly good. Then we better get their presents loaded up.
Even though the stack of presents was really, really big, and the elf really small, seemed to have no trouble loading it into Santa's sleigh. So how they managed to fit such a big stack into one little sleigh, even they didn't know. but somehow they did.
Splendid. We're ready to go.
Boomed Santa. Not quite, Santa, said the little old elf. One of our reindeer is missing.
Missing? Which reindeer is missing?
The youngest one, Santa, said the elf. It's his first flight tonight. I've called him, but just then a young reindeer strolled up, munching on a large carrot.
Where have you been?
Asked Santa. But the youngest reindeer was crunching so loudly that it was no wonder he hadn't heard the little old elf calling.
Oh, well, never mind,
said Santa, giving the reindeer a little wink. He took out his Santa nav and tapped the coordinates for Michigan.
This will guide us to Michigan in no time.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
So we're going to pause right there for a minute. Did you hear that Santa is coming to Michigan? Michigan is where we live. It is the state that we live in.
With the flick of the reins and a jerk of the harness, off they went racing through the sky.
Ho, ho, ho. We'll soon have these presents delivered to the Great Lakes state.
So Michigan is also known as the Great Lakes state. That is its nickname or slogan. What happened to my audio?
Santa's sleigh flew through the starry night, heading south and across the Arctic Ocean. On they flew in the wintry air over Canada, and in the wink of an eye, the sleigh was flying above Lake Superior and on to Michigan. The youngest reindeer was very excited. He had never been away from the North Pole before. They had just crossed over Lake Huron when suddenly they ran into a blizzard. Snowflakes whirled around the sleigh. They couldn't see a thing. The youngest reindeer was getting a bit worried, but Santa didn't seem concerned. In 2 miles, keep left at the next star, said the Santa nav in a bossy lady's voice.
But ma'am, I can't see any stars in all this snow.
Soon they were hopelessly lost.
Uh-oh, Santa got lost. Do you think he will find his way to Michigan? Yes or no? What do you think, Molly? Yes, my friends are saying yes. I think he will too. Let's continue with the story and see what happens.
Then, through the howling storm, the youngest reindeer heard a faint ringing sound. He looked over at the old reindeer with the red nose, but he had his head down. Red nose. I wonder who that could be. Do you know which reindeer has a red nose?
Can anyone tell me which reindeer has a red nose? Hang on, I'm trying to pause this.
Through the howling storm, the young...
Whoops. I can't get it to pause, Miss Ashley. Here, we'll do this. Does anyone know which reindeer has a red nose? Tell me A, if it is Dancer. B, if it is Prancer, or C, if it is Rudolph. Oh, I can't trick any of you. You're all telling me C, Rudolph has the red nose.
When you asked the question, Miss Kasia, Molly touched her nose.
Oh, yeah. I see, Molly. Rudolph has the red nose, doesn't he? That's great. Okay, let's get this.
Then, through the howling storm, the youngest reindeer heard a faint ringing sound. He looked over at the old reindeer with the red nose, but he had his head down. Red nose. I wonder who that could be. Do you know which reindeer has a red nose?
We figured out that was Rudolph.
There was that sound again, like church bells ringing. The youngest reindeer turned around to look at Santa, but Santa wasn't listening. He seemed to be arguing with a little box that had buttons on it. With a flick of the harness and a jerk of the reins, the youngest reindeer gave a sharp tug and headed toward the sound of the bells, pulling Santa and the sleigh with him.
Whoa!
Cried Santa, pulling his hat straight.
What's going on?
Then, to his surprise, he heard the ringing sound.
Well done, young reindeer. It must be the bells of St. Joseph Church in Detroit. Don't worry, children. Santa is coming.
Then suddenly, crunch! The sleigh hit something as it plummeted through the snow clouds. You have arrived, said the Santa Nab unhelpfully. Finally, when the snow had died down and the clouds parted, Santa discovered exactly where they were. Stuck right at the very top of the Renaissance Center.
Everybody, pull!
The reindeer pulled with all their might until at last, with a screeching noise, the sleigh scraped clear of the Renaissance Center. Santa steered them safely over the skyscrapers, along Atwater Street, above Milliken State Park and Harbor, and down into Gabriel Richard Park. Luckily, there was no real damage done, but the packages had all been jumbled up. Santa quickly sorted out the presents into order again.
All right. Thanks to this young reindeer, I know where we are now. Don't worry, children. Santa is coming.
Santa drove his sleigh expertly from rooftop to rooftop all over Michigan, popping in and out of chimneys as fast as he could go, which was pretty fast for a chubby old fellow. There were big chimneys in Grand Rapids and small chimneys in Kalamazoo. He squeezed down thin chimneys on Mackinac Island and plummeted down fat chimneys in Traverse City. The youngest reindeer was amazed at how quickly they went. Santa never seemed to get tired at all. It looked like the children in Michigan were going to be very lucky this year, but the youngest reindeer was starting to feel a bit weary and quite hungry too. From in house after house, the good children of Michigan had left out a large plate of cookies, a small glass of milk, and a big crunchy carrot. Santa took a little bite out of each cookie and a tiny sip of milk, wiped his beard, and popped the carrots into his sack.
He's putting the carrots in his bag.
Carrots for?
Who do you think the carrots would be for? Let's find out at the end of our story.
From Grand Haven to Sheboygan, from Ann Arbor to Petoskey, from Marquette to Menominee, and all the places in between, Santa and his sleigh visited every house in the UP and in the Mitten.
I thought that was supposed to play something
From
else.
Grand Haven to Sheboygan, from Ann Arbor to Petoskey, from Marquette to Menominee, and all the places in between. Santa and his sleigh visited every house in the UP and in the Mitten. Santa delivered presents to Andrew, Ellison, Anna, Arabella, Archie, Ashley. The list went on and on. Wait, Ashley? Like Miss Ashley? Whose book this is? The book that Santa gave her?
That's pretty cool that Miss Ashley's in this book and Santa gave it to her.
Finally, Santa had delivered the last present on his long Michigan list.
Great moons and stars. It's past midnight, and my sack seems as heavy as ever. I hope I haven't forgotten anyone.
Santa opened his sack to check. It was still full of juicy, crunchy carrots. Santa divided the carrots among all the reindeer.
Well done.
He said, patting the youngest reindeer gently on the nose. But the youngest reindeer didn't hear him. He was too busy munching. Then it was time to set off for home. Santa reset his Santa nav for the North Pole, and soon they were speeding above Lansing, past Saginaw, over the tall lighthouses, through the crisp, starry night.
So Santa ate the cookies, but he saved all those carrots for the reindeer.
Ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, Michigan.
Okay, that's the end of our story, but we do have a few questions. Can anyone tell me who gave this book to Miss Ashley? Was it Santa? Was it the Grinch? Or was it a reindeer? A for Santa, B for Grinch, and C for reindeer.
Miss Carla, did you just mouth the Grinch?
Oops.
I was a good girl the year I got the book.
Yes, Santa gave the book to Miss Ashley. Let's see if we're right.
Yes, you are correct.
Santa told us we're right. Which state did Santa visit in this book? Was it Texas, Michigan, or California? A for Texas, B for Michigan, or C for California? Let's see if I can see my other friends here. Oh, AJ's telling me B, Miss Margaret, Miss Carla's telling me B. Des, I think that's a B. Let's see if we're right.
Yes, you are correct.
What if we would have said Texas? I wonder what would happen if we would have said Texas instead. Let's see.
Please try again.
Oh, yeah, so it was Michigan. We were right the first time. Where do Santa and the reindeer live? Does anyone remember where they live? Do they live at our school? Do they live in Michigan like we do? Or does Santa and the reindeer live at the North Pole? I see some C's. Yes, I believe that's correct. Let's find out.
Yes, you are correct.
We're right again. Good job, you guys. And how does Santa get to the children's houses? Does Santa fly a sleigh? Does he drive in his red pickup truck? Or does he come to Michigan on a school bus? Do you remember in the story? Let's see what my
You can
friends are saying.
deliver me a truck.
A truck is on Miss Carla's, who said that? Miss Carla's Christmas list? Yeah. Okay, so my friends are telling me it's a, well, let's see if it's a truck.
Please try again.
No, Santa doesn't drive a truck, not in the story anyway.
Yes, you are correct.
Yes, he drove the sleigh. Okay, last question. This is a tricky one because all these foods I think were in the story. Did Santa give the reindeer apples? Deer really like apples. Did he give them carrots? Or did the reindeer eat cookies? Let's see the answers I'm getting. I'm seeing some B's. AJ's saying B, Miss Margaret, Miss Denise. Des is saying B. I think it's cookies. Let's see if I'm right.
Please try again.
Oh, silly me. It was Santa that ate the cookies. You guys were right.
Yes, you are correct.
Santa fed those carrots to the reindeer. And that is the end of our story. Let's see if I can pull my friends up here. There you are.
Well, we want to
Did you
say
guys?
first, thank you to Miss Kasia for reading that book. She did such an excellent job. So thank you, Miss Kasia. And next, you guys, Miss Kasia knows Santa. She got him to help read the book. So you guys all need to say thank you to Santa for helping read the story because Santa's schedule is probably pretty busy right now. So make sure you guys either say thank you to Santa or you can say it with your voice. So ready on the count of 3, we're going to say thank you, Santa. Ready?
Right.
1, 2, 3.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Santa.
Santa.
Yeah, thank you.
You make sure Santa knows we are so thankful he took time out of his schedule to help read us the story. It was very special.
Okay, so what's the rest of our schedule today, Miss Ashley? Can you help with that?
So at 10:30, we have Zoom News, and Zoom News today is followed by a story time. And Miss Nikki, who was some of your teachers before I was, Miss Nick, oh, maybe only Molly. I think only Molly has had Miss Nikki as a teacher. Well, Miss Nikki's pretty fun. So she's going to do a story time right after Zoom News on the same link. At 11:30, we have Tiger Team. Yeah, we have Tiger Team Teach for Transition Team Teach. And today we are going to read the story, What's a Christmas? And it's about penguins. So Miss Carla probably will be pretty excited because those are, there you go. Miss Carla's got a penguin with her.
There you go.
So we will have a bunch of stories today. Before we leave, if you guys can all get in frame, I'm going to take a picture of our Christmas toppers all together to add to our spirit page. So are you ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, I will get that to our Facebook page today so everyone can see our spirit gear for the day. Tomorrow, so you don't forget, tomorrow is Faux Fur Day. So Miss Kasia's got it on her hat. Miss Margaret has it on her hat. Miss Denise has it on her hat. So you guys could wear different faux fur things tomorrow for Spirit Day. I know, Miss Carla, I have to look around my house too. I don't know. Oh, Miss Kasia, I like your light bulbs. I'm not really sure what fur I have. So we'll all have to go look in tonight. We'll post it on our spirit page for tomorrow. So we will see you again later today. No winter concert practice today. But as a final reminder, winter concert recording is going to be Friday at 2 p.m. You guys can find the link on our learning menu. Okay? All
And
right.
in a minute.
Go ahead. Was there a question? No. Okay. All right. Well, then we will see you guys later. Bye, friends.
Bye, friends.